Hi everyone, this is Eric Salgado, owner of theabpro.com, author of How I Got Six-Pack Abs, a national men's physique competitor, and owner of the Camp Boot Camp in Riverside and in Redlands. Right now, what I want to talk to you about is, is your workout burning fat? A lot of people, if they haven't had a lot of professional guidance in the fitness industry, are a little bit confused with what workouts work best for burning fat. Your main goal might be to, burn fat, lean out, get a nice toned body, but you might be doing a workout which is designed to enhance your performance. It might be a sport-specific workout, in which case you might see a little bit of results, but you're not going to get the most bang for your time in there. I mean, if your goal is specifically to burn fat, to tone up, why would you do something that's putting strength and agility in front of burning fat? If your goal is to burn fat, you want to make sure that your workout is specifically designed to burn fat. And like I said, a lot of people confuse this. What I'm going to talk about right now is some of the various differences between exercises and how knowing how they affect and train your body is going to help you reach your goal sooner without wasting any time. One of the things I'm going to talk about is cardio. A lot of people think that and again, I'm talking in terms of most of my clients want to burn fat and they want to get in great shape, but sometimes they do a lot of running. They think that running is the best way to lose weight. It might be true if they want to lose weight, but if your goal is to burn fat, running is not the best way. The reason being is because when you run, at least for long periods of time, you'll actually start training slow twitch muscle fibers. Now, slow twitch muscle fibers they're thin and they use mostly oxygen for fuel. What you want to do is you want to train your fast twitch muscle fibers. And these muscle fibers are a little bit more full, but they use glucose, sugars, for fuel. If you wanted to see the two extremes of, fast twitch versus the slow twitch, look at a marathon runner. A marathon runner is someone who runs distance. But if you look at a sprinter, someone who does short intervals, you'll notice that they have a lot leaner body. They'll probably have a lot more muscle tone on them. And overall, they have a much healthier, athletic look to them. Now again, if your goal is to run a marathon, then by all means go run a marathon. But if your goal is to lose fat, the best type of cardio would be similar to that sprinter. And the main difference is that sprinter does interval style cardio. They're not doing just long distance at the same steady pace. They're doing high intensity, low intensity, high intensity, low intensity. So what I usually recommend my clients do if they're going to do some extra cardio either at home or in the gym is to make sure that they're doing some sort of intervals. Let's say you're going to be power walking at home. Make sure there's hills so that the intensity of your actual walk changes up. You could do fast-paced walks and then slow-paced walks. You could do a sprint and you could do a walk. If you're at the gym, you just want to make sure that when you're doing the machine that it's not keeping you at a steady pace, that it's changing up the intensity, and there's tons of programs on these machines. You could power walk on the treadmill and have it go through hills, a hill scenario. You could go on the Stairmaster and you could do a fat burner interval. So these are the things that I recommend in terms of extra cardio for someone that's looking to get in great shape and really burn fat. But also, the resistance training that you're doing makes a huge difference as well. And if you're only doing cardio, you're not going to get a lot of results because resistance training actually boosts your metabolism much more than just cardio alone. Let me explain this first. Let's say you're running on the treadmill. You may be burning calories, but you're only burning calories while you're running on the treadmill. Now let's say you're lifting weights or doing some resistance training. You are actually boosting your metabolism for up to 2 days after you're done working out. So if you had the option of boosting your metabolism for, say, 30 minutes on the treadmill or boosting your metabolism for 2 days, what do you think is going to give you the most bang for your buck? obviously the resistance training. Now here's the catch, there's different types of resistance training. There's resistance training for performance or sport-specific training, and then there's resistance training for body sculpting. You'll see a lot of athletes doing sport-specific resistance training, and you'll see a lot of bodybuilders or fitness models or bikini models doing body sculpting exercises with resistance training. Now for me, I own a boot camp, and so I make sure that all of my clients, when they're working out, are doing body sculpting movements, meaning that the movements are controlled, and a lot of the emphasis is put on stimulating the muscle so that they're burning the most calories as possible, boosting their metabolism, and really, like I said, getting the most bang for their buck. Getting in here, burning calories, boosting their metabolism, so that when they get out, their metabolism is going to stay boosted for 2 days, and they're just going to burn through fat as quickly as possible. Now there are some boot camps, most boot camps, which do sport-specific training. The reason why they'll end up doing sport-specific training is because the clients, when they do that type of training, they feel exhausted. They feel like they got a good workout. Problem is, they don't get the best results. Some of these boot camps are usually done outdoors, and you probably see them doing a lot of running drills, which is fine. You know, like I said, to a certain degree, if you haven't been working out, exercise is going to help no matter what type of training it is. But why would you spend time doing an exercise though that's not specifically designed to help you reach your goal? So a lot of clients that go to these other boot camps, they'll usually end up injuring themselves because these exercises are very tough on the joints. They put performance as a priority over form, and I said they don't, the type of movement and the type of workout isn't specifically designed to enhance the person's body, but more so its strength or agility. And so a lot of times clients will get frustrated because they're not getting the results, but they feel like they're working so hard at the specific boot camp or doing this specific type of training. It all comes down to understanding the difference between body sculpting movements and sport-specific training. For me, as a boot camp owner, the closest and probably one of the most popular boot camps that we get confused with or we get a lot of questions about is CrossFit. It's a great workout, but even their slogan, forging elite athletes, most people aren't looking to be elite athletes. Most people want to look good, they want to feel good, they want to be able to put on clothes that they haven't been able to put on in a while, they want to go to the beach and feel confident, and maybe they want to get six-pack abs. They just want to look like they're in amazing shape. CrossFit though, their main core values are power, agility, I think speed, I don't know, it's one of those. But their goals are completely different from what most people are really looking for. But they've gone mainstream, so a lot of people know about them. I could tell you from my experience in the fitness industry and as a fitness model and also as a competitive national men's physique competitor that I don't know of a lot of people in the industry modeling and competing actually using CrossFit. One of the reasons being is because it's not going to get them to where they want to be, because a lot of them want to be competing at a top level as a men's physique or as a model, and so you want to be focusing on movements that are going to burn fat and also just help you maintain muscle. But two is because it's a little bit dangerous. If you look at most athletes, after a while their joints kind of wear out. If they're doing really compound movements meant to build strength, sometimes they'll end up tweaking a joint, end up tearing a shoulder, blowing something out. And it is very common, especially for average people who are just looking to get in shape, to go into one of these places, not have the proper form down correctly, and very soon they're going to end up with a bad injury that's going to take them out. One of the #1 rules when trying to get in shape is to avoid injury. So if they do training that's specifically designed more for performance or like I said, sports training, and they end up injuring themselves, then they're not going to be able to get in the shape that they want to. They're going to have to end up babying an injury and waiting for it to recover. This is why most of my friends who compete, including myself and my fiance, avoid training such as CrossFit, because the last thing we want to do is to injure ourselves and have to take time out from the gym. This is also why when we're training our clients over here at the Camp Boot Camp, we make sure that the movements that they're doing are in a controlled manner, that it's something not too strenuous to the point where they're going to seriously injure themselves, and that they understand how to use proper form and techniques. So if you're looking into starting a new workout routine, if you're looking into joining a boot camp, or even if you're looking for a personal trainer, do some research. Make sure that the type of training you're about to start is going to help you reach your goals. Because, like I said, why would you waste your time doing something that's not going to help you get to the point that you want to get as quickly and effectively as possible? If you have any questions about the Camp Boot Camp and how we might be able to help you out, please feel free to give me a call. You can reach me at area code 951-710-6414. Again, that's area code 951-710-6414. And to anyone that's not local in the area, I do offer professional fitness coaching. This is more designed for someone who has already had some professional help, understands proper form, but wants to make sure that what they're doing, whether it's working out, nutrition, supplementation, is actually going to help them get to where they want to be. You could email me for more information on my professional fitness coaching services. And again, this is open to anyone all over the United States. And you could reach me at my email address, which is Erick, E-R-I-C-K, at theabpro.com. That's E-R-I-C-K at theabpro.com. Thank you so much for watching.